Hi guys, how are you today? Welcome back to my channel, Adventures in America. If you are new to my channel, my name is Jocelyn and I'm a dual citizen of the United States and the Philippines. For today's video, we are going to talk about the travel restrictions in the US, including the travel ban and also the CDC guidelines or the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention guidelines for vaccinated travel. Also, there are a lot of states in the US that have removed the mask mandate, and I'm also going to give you an update which states are still currently mandating masks. I'm also going to give you an update regarding the US reopening of embassies abroad. Visa holders allowed to travel in the US. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention issued on May 13, 2021 that fully vaccinated people are no longer required to wear a mask or physically distance unless required by federal or state or local rules, or if required by business or workplace rules. So vaccinated people can refrain from testing from a known exposure unless you are working in a correctional or a homeless shelter. For purposes of vaccinated people, if you have been given a second dose and it has been 2 weeks from the last dose, then you can be considered a vaccinated person. This is just my opinion, but I think that unvaccinated people are being discriminated against for choosing not to get vaccinated. Because in some areas, if you are still unvaccinated, you are still required to wear a mask. There's actually a federal law, it's the HIPAA law, Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act, which provides a right for an individual over your health information, and you are not required to reveal your medical condition. For example, if you have already been vaccinated, you are not required to reveal that information to the public or to anyone else unless they secure your permission. Your vaccine card is protected under the HIPAA law, so you are not required to reveal your vaccination status or your medical information. However, some experts contend that private businesses are not covered by the HIPAA law if you voluntarily reveal your vaccine. It does not violate your right to private information or medical information. The FDA just approved the eligibility of those who are 12 years old and above, or 12 to 15, to get the Pfizer vaccine. And now you can set up an appointment for your son or daughter to get the Pfizer vaccine at your nearest pharmacy or clinic. Also, Pfizer won't ask the FDA for the approval of the vaccine for those who are younger than 12 years old until September. So it will ask for an authorization for children 2 to 5 and those who are 5 to 11 years old until September. Let's talk about the stores that are removing the mask mandates. These stores announced that they are removing the mask mandates for shoppers such as Target, Walmart, Costco, Trader Joe's, and Starbucks. If you are an international passenger or domestic traveler, these are the states that still require a mask mandate. California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, District of Columbia, Guam, Hawaii, Illinois, Kentucky, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Nevada, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, North Carolina, Ohio, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Puerto Rico, Rhode Island, U.S. Virgin Islands, Vermont, Virginia, Washington, and West Virginia. Here are the states and U.S. territories without a mask mandate: Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, Florida, Georgia, Idaho, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Louisiana, Minnesota, Mississippi, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, New Hampshire, North Dakota, Northern Mariana Islands, Oklahoma, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Wisconsin, and Wyoming. So if you're traveling to California, their mask mandate is until June 15. Now let's talk about the US travel ban. There are actually travelers from this list of countries who are prohibited from coming into the US. This is based on the several proclamations issued by former President Trump and President Biden. So if you are a non-US citizen or an immigrant or non-immigrant and you are in this list of countries in the last 14 days, you are prohibited from entering the US. So here are the list of countries: China, Iran, European Schengen area. Also, if you are coming from the United Kingdom, Republic of Ireland, South Africa, Brazil, and India. Now, here are the exceptions. If you are a US citizen or a permanent resident and you are coming from this list of countries in the last 14 days, then you may be allowed to enter the US. There are additional exceptions. On April 18, 2021, the Department of State granted blanket exceptions to those immigrants and K visa holders from this list of countries. Those who are from China, Iran, or coming from the Schengen area in Europe, United Kingdom, Republic of Ireland, Brazil, and South Africa. If you are an immigrant or K visa holders and you are coming from this list of countries, you are now allowed to enter the US. Effective immediately, all immigrant and non-immigrant visa holders who are K1, K2, K3, and K4 visa holders are now allowed to enter the US subject to eligibility rules. Also, other non-immigrant visa holders such as H1B or H2B or L1 and J1 visas are now allowed to enter the US. Now, let's talk about the visa processing status updates. The COVID-19 pandemic continues to severely affect the visa services in consulates abroad. The factors that are affecting the reopening of U.S. embassies abroad are as follows. 1. Local conditions and restrictions. Host country quarantine regulations. Measures taken by embassies abroad to contain the spread of COVID-19. Restrictions. There is a significant backlog in the processing of non-immigrant and immigrant visas. Now, I received several questions from our viewers if U.S. embassies abroad are accepting non-immigrant visa appointments, and my answer is that their priority is to provide services to U.S. citizens. Now, with respect to visa services, the processing of immigrant and non-immigrant visas such as for immediate relative or fiancé is the highest priority. Now, which non-immigrant visa applications are in the highest priority? The U.S. embassies and consulates abroad are prioritizing those travelers with urgent travel needs, foreign diplomats, mission-critical travelers, or those assisting with the pandemic, those workers who are essential to the American food supply. And it is followed by students, exchange visitors, and some temporary employment visa. How about if you already paid for your visa fee? Now, the machine-readable visa is valid for 1 year from the date of payment and may be used to schedule a visa appointment. Now, the department has extended the visa fee use up to September 2022. Now, if you have an urgent travel needs to the US, you need to contact the local embassy. Thank you guys for watching, and if you recently traveled in the US or the Philippines, please share your travel experience. Also, if you have any other questions or comments, please post them down below and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Again, thank you guys for watching, and if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. I always welcome new subscribers. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope everyone is staying safe and have a great day.